previous
Yeah, yeah.
the previous session, what we discussed is what are the Selenium components? Can anyone? What are the Selenium components, guys?
Hmm?
What are the Selenium components?
The Selenium IDE, RC,
Hmm.
WebDriver, and Selenium Grid, sir.
Good. Okay. What is IDE?
Integrated Development Environment.
What it will do?
Uh,
No problem.
it is like editors.
Okay.
Yeah.
So IDE is nothing but what you can record and play the script, right?
Yes. Record and plays.
You don't know anything about the scripting knowledge, then what we can do is we can use IDE. Okay, just I will recollect all the things once again.
Actually, it's open source record, right, sir? For Selenium.
Yes, it's open source. You can record and you can play that with the using of.
And playback test automation.
That is a different one. There are different one. This is for IDE for Selenium purpose related things. Okay.
Okay.
Initially they start with what IDE. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I think today's many new there. Okay. Uh, okay, guys, I want to tell you from the starting onwards. Uh, anyone can tell me what is difference between manual testing and automation testing? Anyone? What is manual testing and what is automation testing? Anyone? What is manual testing, guys? What is automation testing?
For manual testing, there is manpower needed.
Hmm.
Automation, it will automate through scripts.
That is correct, right? Correct. So what you said is correct. So manual testing is what if you want to execute the manual test cases means you need not write any script or you need not use any tools, right? So that kind of testing we can call it as what manual testing. When you're talking about automation testing, what is meaning of automation? Automation means what? So you need to write some script. Okay, you need to write some script. If you execute the script, right, the script will handle all the things. Okay, so that is one of the most important one, guys. But don't say automation means Selenium. Most of the students, what they will say that automation means Selenium. What is Selenium? Selenium is a tool, right? There are plenty of automation tools will be there in the market. Okay, but most of the people, automation means Selenium. Automation means Selenium. They will simply say that automation means what? Selenium. Okay, Selenium is a tool. If you search in the Google right after the class, there are a lot of tools will be there. Okay, but why people are using Selenium? That is important, right? Why people are using Selenium, guys?
It is a open source.
It is a open source, right? So most of the it's a open source. What is meaning of open source? Open source means what? Anyone can use this tool. Okay, no need to buy. Okay, you need not buy anything. Okay, so suppose if any organization, suppose they want to start with their automation process means they will go with what? Initially they will go with open source. Open source means what? No need to buy any tools. Okay, just you can download, you can use that tool. Okay. Okay, what is Selenium? Okay, see, if you observe this site is very important. Okay, after the class, if you want to see more, you want to gain more knowledge on Selenium, no need to refer any website on the YouTube, just you need to refer only this site. This is what Selenium site. Most of the people, what they will do, they will search the Google and they spend some time and they will not get anything from their websites, other websites. Okay. Okay. The same thing they will tell you. Whatever the content here, right? The same thing they will tell you in the YouTubes and all the things. But whenever you start, you want to start with automation with the Selenium, right? Always you need to refer what site? The selenium.dev. Okay, this is what the Selenium related site, their site. Okay, simple definition, guide. What is Selenium? Selenium automates the browser. If you learn Selenium, right, so what you can do means you can automate any kind of browser. Suppose you want to automate the Chrome browser, so you can automate the Chrome browser. Automate means what? In Chrome browser, suppose you want to launch this site, so you can launch the site and you can automate all the things, like you can click here, you can click here, and you can put the cursor here, and you can scroll down, and you can scroll up. Whatever you are doing, right? Whatever the actions you perform, right? Everything we can do automate. Okay. So what is the correct definition of Selenium means? Simply you can say that Selenium automates the browsers. You can automate any browser. Okay, you can automate Chrome browser, you can automate Edge Chrome browser, you can automate the Safari browser, you can automate Firefox browser. Okay, so this is one of the most important thing. What is Selenium means? You can simply say that Selenium automates the web browsers. Okay, this is the correct definition. Okay, no need to give lengthy answers in the interview, just give the short answer. Okay, and what are the components? It is an interview question for the basic fresher level question, not for experienced guys who are going with the fresher level, right? So they will ask you what are the components of Selenium. Okay, what are the components in Selenium? There are 4 components in the Selenium. What are there? Okay,
Selenium IDE,
correct,
grid,
correct.
Selenium WebDriver,
So Selenium is a suite of software tools used to automate the web browsers. Okay, this is the correct definition. You can automate any browser. Okay, in case interview they will ask you, right, can you define this Selenium means? You can tell that simple answer. Okay, Selenium is a suite of software tools used to automate the web browser. Okay. This is already we covered, right? What is manual testing and what is automation testing? So manual test cases are executed without support from tools and script. Okay, not required any tool, not required any script, and not required any programming knowledge. Mainly not required any programming knowledge for manual testing. But how you will test? We discussed in the manual class, right? How you will test? You don't know code, you don't know the logic, then how you will test?
writing test cases,
How you will write the test cases? Yes, I agree with
According to our requirements.
excellent. According to our requirement. Excellent. So that is what you can go for manual testing without any programming knowledge, not a problem. But what you need to understand the requirements. Requirement specification document you need to understand. You need to understand that requirements. The main challenging thing is what? Requirements. People are thinking not required manually, we can directly join automation and we will crack the interview means. You cannot. Because manual is very, very important. Whatever the tools will come, manual will be, definitely we need to do the manual at least one time. Please remember that thing. We cannot do automation for everything. People are thinking automation will do everything. No. Automation is what? Up to one level we will do the automation. Whenever it is required repeated testing, then we will use what? Automation. But don't think that when the project will come, initially we start automation means it won't work out. Because first of all, you need to understand the application flow. What is, suppose you are working in banking application, what is banking? What is banking domain? What is the banking functionality? Testing is not like finding the defect. Some people are saying in interview, finding the defect, sir. What finding the defect? Defect can find anyone, not only a tester. Even 10th class guy is also find the defect. Even anyone, not only 10th class guy, anyone can say that if page is not opening means he can say that it is a bug. Okay, but first of all, you need to understand the domain knowledge. So that's the reason when you are getting to the organization, right? Why they will give you 1 month of time KT. What is called KT? KT means what?
Knowledge transfer.
Knowledge transfer.
Why they're telling all the things to you? Because you need to understand the functional flow of the application. If you are not understand the functional flow of the application, if you are good in Java, if you are good in Python also, you cannot write any script. First of all, you need to understand what is functionality, what is login functionality, what is logout functionality, what is registration functionality. First of all, you need to understand the functional flow of the application. Once you are in good in that area and manually it is working, but why we are doing the automation? Repeatedly, I want to test. Yesterday, developer is say that I changed some, I fix some issues. Might be it is impact. He's saying might be it is not. He's not saying it is impact. He's saying might be it is impact. Can you please retest one? Retest. Retest means what? Again, we need to take the latest build, not previous build. Please understand the terminologies. Terminologies is very, very important. So you need to take the latest build, and the latest build again you need to run the automation script. Everything is passed means then we can say that yes, it is working as expected. We can go for release. Understanding, right? So we cannot do everything as an automation. Okay, so that's you need to remember, guys. Okay, automation test cases are executed with the support of tools and scripts. Okay, that you know, right? Okay, what are the components? Okay, these all are very, very important. The fresher level question. What are the components in Selenium? There are 4 components. Okay, what are there? Selenium IDE, Selenium RC, and Selenium WebDriver and Selenium Grid. Okay, initially they start with what? IDE. Okay, when the Selenium team will be there, right? They're working on one project and they introduce what? Initially introduce IDE. What is called IDE? IDE stands for what? Integrated Development Environment. What this IDE will do? Which is a plugin. This is what it is, a plugin for the web browsers. Okay, you can what we can say that you can find the plugin for a Chrome browser. You can find the plugin for Firefox, any browser. Okay, so simply after the class you can try your end. Okay, just IDE Selenium Chrome. Okay, so you will see this one. You will click this one. Okay, so it is already added in my PC, right? So that's the reason it is asking to remove. Okay, so just we'll say we'll remove this one. Suppose if you don't know how to automate the script, okay, then you start from IDE. At least you will understand what is going on here. Okay, once you remove, right? See, now I'm simply adding to the plugin to my browser. Add extension. So once it is added, right? It's very easy. Okay, now, okay, close this one. Now you can open the IDE. Just now we read the definition, right? What is IDE? It's a plugin, and what it will do, it will record and play the script. Suppose you want to record the script, okay? So you don't know anything about the automation. You are zero knowledge in coding. Okay, no problem. Welcome to the automation part. Okay, no problem. Not required any coding knowledge up to here. Okay. Now you want to record a new project. You give the project name demo1. Okay, what are it? Click OK. Give the base URL. So what? Suppose what URL you want to do the automation, right? Just copy that URL. If you click here, right, you will get the full URL. Okay, copy this URL. It's here, very easy, guys. Very, very easy. Paste it here, and it is asking what? Start recording. See, it start recording. If you observe this, recording is started. Now I want to do the smoke testing. What is called smoke testing? Smoke testing is nothing but what? Build verification testing. I'm checking this link is working properly or not. This link is working properly or not. This link is working properly or not. Okay. I'm checking whether this build is stable or not. Okay. I'm just clicking here and there. Now my testing is done. Stop here. Okay. It is asking test case or login. What are it? Okay. Okay. So now after recording, you can see that what action it is performed. If you observe that, click. So here, if you observe that, click, double click, click, click. So if you don't know any scripting knowledge, okay, so you want to see the command, what command it is performed at the time. So you can easily see the commands here. Okay. Now, if you want to run this one, simply what you can do is you already recorded, right? So here the play option will be there. It is showing what run the current test. So if you click here, right, see, I'm not doing anything. It's automatically launch the browser, what we did, and it will perform. See, this is what automation. Here I'm not write anything. Okay, simply I'm using the tool. Based on the tool, it will just we record the steps, and once it is done, right, all the steps. See, it is okay, okay, okay. Your test case login is completed successfully. Okay, so IDE, they started with the IDE, but here every tool have what advantages and disadvantages will be there. But if you want the customized, right, again it is a lot of problems. Okay, so that's the reason they will come up with what RC. What is called RC? RC means what? What is called RC? RC stands for control, which allows to developers to code their preferable language. See why Selenium is more famous. Why? Because you can write your preferable language. Okay, it's not only for specific language. See, I'm a Java developer, so if the tool is only support for Java, means I need to depend on that particular tool only. But the tool is support for multiple languages, means if if Python developer will there, means the Python developer can use that, right? If the same thing, suppose and not only Python or Ruby or C Sharp, .NET developer is there. .NET developer can also use, right? So that's the reason most of the organization, why we need to pay the license for each and every tester. Suppose in my project, suppose think that we are 8 testers. If suppose we need to use a commercial tool, means again I need to buy for 8 licenses, right? It is again the cost. Okay, so that's the reason every organization they come up with what open sources. Okay, there are a lot of open sources will be there. I'm not saying that use only Selenium. There are a lot of tools will be there, but most of the organizations they always use what prefer what open source, right? They always use what open source. Okay, is it clear, right? So RC support many programming languages like what Java, C Sharp, and Python, or etc. Okay, again, everyone has a question here, right? Do I need to learn all the things? No, not required. Okay, so most of the people get confused here. Do I need to learn Python? Do I need to learn Java? Do I need to learn C Sharp? There are a lot of confusion will be there, right? So no need to learn all the things, but you need to be strong in one area. You need to be strong in any area. Take anything. I'm not saying Java. You can suppose you are in 1 second. Sorry guys. So any language, suppose you are in good in Python, means you can use Python. Okay, so that is more support, right? Any language it will support. Okay, that's the reason most of the organization they use what Selenium. Okay, what is Selenium WebDriver? So what is Selenium WebDriver? I sorry, I think I need
Yeah,
to tell.
hi Srini. I have one doubt here. Yeah, if we need your suggestion here, so what will be the good thing to learn, whether it is Java or Python?
I always suggestion is what we have since in the market 15 years. Okay, the day one my college days onwards we are still learning Java only. Java, if you learn Java, you will be strong. So Java is
Yeah, yeah.
see, Python, you can go with the self-learning. No need to go for a sessions. No need to go for online. See, certain level will come, right? Once you get into the organization, they will give you good material and they will give you corporative training. Like it's a 4 days or 5 days will be there. Within 5 to 15 days, you can clear with the Python and all the things. But my suggestion is always I give the suggestion to everyone as a student or experienced guys. Java is very, very important. So if you learn the Java
Okay.
basic concept, again, I'm not telling like a full stack or this and that. Okay, only CoreJava. if you learn the CoreJava, right, basic, what is object, what is class, what is method, at least the basic one, basic concept, if you know, right, if in the organization, you can understand the code, and in case if you want to modify the code, means you can modify the code. Understanding, right? And Java, if you learn the Java, right, it is not only for Selenium, right? You can go with API testing, or you can go with other testing, microservices testing. So there are a lot of things will be helpful on the Java. Microservices. You heard about that word, right? Microservices, and there are a lot of things.
Yeah.
So my suggestion is what, that if you go with Python, people are saying Python, 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 but Python is what very. If I say that Java is 100 projects, means the Python is almost to be a 30 to 40 projects only, not all 100 projects. Okay, but in Java is there are a lot of huge projects will be there. Understanding, right, what I'm trying to say? But in case
Yeah.
if you want to go with Python, yeah, you can go with the Python, not a problem. Now see, Chat GPT, now Copilot. You heard this word, Copilot is coming right from Microsoft.
Yeah.
So no need to write all the codes. And furtherly, I'm telling you, coming days, no need to write the code. Whatever the script is required, you just to give the prompt. You need to give the correct prompt. Whenever you give the correct prompt, right, the code will already generated. But if you have a coding knowledge, right, then you can understand where you can customize the code. Code is already there in the Google, but you need to understand the code, and you need to use it, like use it for your requirement, not for the Google requirement, right? You need to take that code and you need to write as per your requirement. So how you will understand that code? I can copy the code, but first of all, I need to understand, right, what is that code. First I need to understand. So my suggestion is what, all the languages are there, they have the equal rights. I'm not saying Java is top, Python is top. I'm not saying that. Java projects have their own importance will be there. Python have their own importance will be there, and Ruby. Even all US projects will be what, and we will get lot of support tickets will come, like can you please support the project of Ruby. So many projects will start with reviewing. Okay. So C sharp, if you are project with the .NET related, right, then you can go with the C sharp. But but no need to learn all the languages again here. See here the problem. No need to learn all the things. If you know the Java syntax, like the JavaScript, then you know this Java code. Okay. The same code, WebDriver driver equals to new Chrome driver, here writing like this, right? In Python, how we will write? Simply driver equals to driver dot chrome. Only the syntax will be changed. The command will be the same, driver dot get. So to open that URL means what command we need to write? Driver dot get. Suppose I want to open any URL. So in here Java, what is that? Driver dot get. In Python, what is that? Driver dot get. In C sharp, see here what they written, driver dot navigate dot go to the URL. This you need to remember. Okay. Ruby is what? Driver dot get. More similar. Okay. So no need to driver dot get. Command will be the same. Okay. Only the syntax will be the change. Java, if you write 5 lines, right, in Python, we can write 2 lines or 3 lines. Understanding, right?
Yeah.
Got it, right? So forget about all those things. First, put a goal, 3 month, 2 months goal, or if you are really working in the organization, spend some time the Java, CoreJava, because I told you, right, in interview they won't ask any single question related on automation part. Simply they ask you what, open the notepad, could you please write any program for the Java. So most of the people will filter here on, because they will mug up, they are not never practice, they're simply watching the videos, and they collect the materials, who having a more material, right, they don't have knowledge also, because they will collect this material, that material from there, here and there, and they collect all the materials. One material is enough. Understanding, right? If you have one book is enough, no need to collect 10 books. If you go with the 10 books, right, Might be they will tell in the different way, but concept will be the same only. Driver dot get only. If you will watch 10 books, right? If you refer the 10 books, right? The command is the same. Driver dot get only, but they will add their flavors. Okay, so no need to go with the download all the materials. Take any one material and stick with that and try your end. Not by heart, copy and paste. Just copying and paste means it won't come. You need to do practice. Automation means what? More and more practice you need to do. It's not like a manual class. Manual means you can tell anything, they will listen. But automation, if you anything means they won't listen. Okay, because they want practically. Because you need to automate all these things, right? So don't worry, it's very easy. Okay. So it's clear, right? So Java, if you learn Java means it should be great. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Srini, one
Okay,
small doubt
Srinivas.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So are you providing the Java also? I mean,
Java
from
here, yeah, many students asking the same question because see, always I told you my previous sessions also, most of the institute what they're telling right, the Java 15 days and automation 15 days, but it won't be worked out. Okay, I can tell the Java where it will work. Okay, where it is required, then topic only we will. But I cannot tell that from the starting onwards what is class, what is method, what is in here. We cannot solve it because it will take again 30 days of class. Okay, so what my suggestion is what you need to learn CoreJava with your own. Okay, that too with the experts, not like a concept wise. Okay, you need to learn from the scratch. Okay, if you are in good in CoreJava as well as if you are in good in automation part, right, then you can easily crack the interview. Okay, because we tried that like 15 days, 20 days on the Java classes and immediately 10 to 5, 10 to 20 classes automation. In that case, if you go like that, right, what will happen, the student will not having a sufficient knowledge on Java as well as the automation part. He is not able to do the automation, do the Java code as well as he is not able to write the automation code in the Selenium. So that's the reason we decided that we will tell you when it is required, what are the Java concepts, what we are doing in the script we are telling, but you need to prepare for Java. Okay, understanding, right? What
yes, I'm getting.
Yeah.
This is my first class. I have joined for demo, so I thought I can able to understand your lecture. So I thought you can teach Java also.
I
Could
can
you please suggest me where I can learn core Java?
you can go with
Just suggestion.
actually you can go with YouTube.
YouTube.
DurgaSoft videos is
Okay.
there. Okay, so initially, okay,
Okay.
after the in
Okay.
between, I will give you a lot of material kind of things. I will give you. You can follow that, but first you can go with the Durga videos. If you are understand that things, then you can go with that one. If you are not understand, then you can choose other videos also. I'm not suggesting for particular. You can go with
Okay.
any other videos also. But my suggestion is what don't jump. Most of the people what they will do, there are Java 40 videos will be there means you need to complete 40 videos. People are what they will do first they will watch first video. I know, I remember this one, I know. Then immediately if you go with the 25th video or 27th video means you will lose all the concept. First, if you know the class, what is class, then only you can go for the next topic. What is object? If you know that object, let me take 1 day or 2 days or 3 days, or if it is take 1 week also, not a problem. Okay, but don't go back again. If someone asks you an interview, what is class, you should explain that. That's it. That confidence you need to build. Only reading Java is that, a class is this, that. If you read like that, you cannot crack the interview. Damn sure. So
Yeah.
take your, let it take 1 month, not a problem. But if you build that confidence, right, you will easily crack the interview, no doubt. Because they ask you write a program. Simply you can prepare 2, 3 programs, not all the programs. You can write that what you learn and you can write the program there. I will tell you how we can attend the interview. Okay, we will discuss that part. Don't worry.
Yeah. Thanks, Srini. Thank you so much.
So where we are, so this is one of the most important is what the web driver. Web driver is one of the most important one. The Selenium automates and control the activities. So in automation, what we are doing what control the activities performed by the web browser. In web browser, what we are doing, I told you, right? Click, drag, okay, scrolling up, scrolling down. Okay, so this all we can control with what by using of Selenium automation. Okay, so what is WebDriver? See, it has been implemented through a browser specific driver. So this is one of the most important one. If you want to launch a Chrome driver, what browser is required? Specific browser driver, right? What browser it is required? Suppose I want to launch the Chrome, means a Chrome driver is required. If I want to launch Firefox, means you cannot use Chrome driver, okay, because all the Chrome driver related packages will be there in this driver, right? You cannot use the same driver for every script. Okay, try to understand. Here there is in Selenium WebDriver, they introduced what a browser specific driver. So Chrome driver, Firefox driver, Edge driver, Safari driver. So based on that, we can implement the automation. Okay, that one. In practically we'll see. Okay, don't worry. And Selenium is communicates what with the browser to control its functions like RC also support. Yes, you can communicate with the browser with the Java language, you can communicate with the C# language, or you can communicate with the Python or Ruby. Okay, any language. And what is Selenium Grid? So this is also one of the most important one, but you need to prepare that environment. You need to build that environment. That's a little bit difficult. You need to create a, you need to start the server and all that. Sorry. Okay, that's fine. So Selenium Grid is used to execute a parallel test with the Selenium in RC. In RC means remote control in multiple browsers. See, run the server test at the same time with the different missions. Interview, they will ask you, I want to run this script with the different missions. In what way you can use automation there? Then you can say that we can build the grid. Okay, you can say like that. Okay, so they will ask you, they won't ask what is Selenium Grid directly. They won't ask a straightforward question. Okay, so they will ask you, I want to execute the script in different missions. Okay, in different missions. So in what way I can achieve that? Then you can simply say that Selenium Grid. Okay. Now we already discussed this one. What is advantages in Selenium? What is disadvantages in Selenium? Okay, this is one of the most important one interview question who are going with the fresher level. Okay, so what are the Selenium advantages? It's a open source, no need to buy a license. Okay, it's a free of cost. Again, if you don't know the programming, if you don't know the script, I can use what IDE. Just now we saw that, right? IDE is nothing but what integrated development environment. Okay, you can record and you can see what script is generated. And there is a grid. Grid will help you to run the script in multiple operating system and multiple systems. Okay, multiple browsers. Okay, cross browsing testing. Do you heard about that? So when you're testing any application, right, you need to test in all the browsers, not only in one browser. Okay, you need to give the confirmation to it's working with other browsers also. And most of widely used programming languages, I told you, right, if you know Java, you can go with the Java. If you know Python, you can write the script with the Python. Okay, multiple languages it will be support. And it supports popular browsers like Chrome and Firefox and Opera and Safari, etc. So major browsers, okay, it will support. Okay, and what is the disadvantages? Interview question. What is disadvantages? Selenium only supports for what? Web-based application. Don't say window-based applications. Okay, window-based application means it won't support what is called window-based application and what is called web-based applications. So window-based application means the software is installed in within your mission. Okay, it will work only in your mission. Standalone applications. Okay, in that case it won't support. Okay, web-based application means what? It will support. Suppose you want to test with mobile apps, you need to automate. Then again, it won't support. Selenium will not be support that. Okay, again in this case, what we need to do? Again, you need to depend on other tools like Selenium family only. We need to Appium. You need to use that Appium. Okay, and test the it cannot test the capture and barcode. Sometimes barcodes, you saw that barcodes, right? When you buy a product, right, it will show some barcodes. That barcodes that we can, it will be a little bit difficult to handle that one. But for everything there is a solution. Understanding, right? I'm not getting a job, I'm not getting a job. You are telling only that word. But if you think, there is a solution. People are not thinking. That is the main problem. Not getting the job. They are telling their problem. If you tell your problems in interview, right, they will never give any job. Don't tell your problems. Some people are saying, I'm only one person, I don't have anything. Never and ever tell your family things, and you never think any financial things to an interview point. Understanding, right? Not getting the job means think what is the solution to get into the job. You need to think, but we never think. We always cry for others. My friend get a job, this guy got a job, that guy got a job, he's earning that money, this guy is earning the money. That is the problem. Main problem is what? We are focusing on others, we are not focusing on us. Even to me also, initially we focus others only, right? We are not focused on us. How much you are getting salary? What is that question? If your friend meet, right, first time, you need to ask, hi mama, how are you? But if you ask how much you are getting salary, means suppose he is getting 1 lakh, means what is the use of you? I'm getting 30 lakhs. What is the use of you to getting to know of my salary? So don't ask salary. You ask, mama, I'm done manual testing, I'm done automation testing. Please help me. Let me know if any openings in your organization, or I will share my resume. You should ask like that. Then your friend is also happy. Hey, don't worry, mama, I will help out you. If you ask salary, mama, you are getting that much of salary. If you question like them, right? Then again, that's not be a good. Okay, don't worry, we are out of the topic. Okay, so for everything we have a solution, guys. Think, if you think, right, definitely we'll get a solution. Okay, but sometimes see, we cannot capture the barcodes and all the things. It won't be support. Okay, and main disadvantages in Selenium is what? Reports. Reports can only prepared by using of what? The third party tools. Okay, suppose you write any script, right? If you run that, and it won't generate any reports. Okay, it won't generate any reports. If report is not generated, again I need to copy entire the code, and output also I need to copy, and again I need to show to my lead. Okay, it's again long process, lengthy process. So what I can do is we need to depend on other tools like TestNG. You need to add libraries, TestNG libraries to your project, and you need to use the reports, TestNG, JUnit, extended reports. Okay, based on this, you can generate the reports. And main problem is what? Selenium is what? Free tool. If you got any issues, right? If you stuck anywhere, right? No one will help you. Then if it is a commercial tool, if you stuck anywhere, right, what you will do? You will raise the ticket. Suppose this is not working, then what I can do is simply, if it is a commercial tool, means suppose I'm using AWS. Okay, AWS, I'm not able to build the cloud. A VM, I'm not able to build the VM. So what I can do, it's a commercial tool, right? Simply I can raise the ticket, then automatically the solution will come within 12 hours or 48 hours. My solution will be clear. But in automation, Selenium, there is no vendor support. There is no vendor support. Okay, if you have any problem, right, so where we can get the solution? We can only get the solution in where? In online. Okay, so there are communities will be there. Selenium group will be there. Selenium communities will be there. So if you log in there, right, you will get the solution for each and everything. You will get solution there. And user is expected to keep programming language. Okay, definitely you need to at least you need to know that programming knowledge. Then only you can furtherly you can write more and more and more in scripts. Okay, and many challenging things with the browsers. Browser compatibility. This browser version is different. Your WebDriver version is different. So in that case, there are a lot of compatibility issues will come. Okay, so don't worry. For everything, there is a solution. I told you, right? So everything they will provide the solutions. Okay, so if you observe this site, I told you, right?
So, Srini, yeah, I have one doubt here. So, do you need to have that much of coding power, like do the developer have? or like a minimum coding standard also allow for the testing field?
To be frank, not required. Minimum knowledge is enough because if you have a standard of developer, right, you can go with the development side only, right? Not you. I'm just telling who having the knowledge that. So generally in real time, what is exactly happen, I will tell you. The framework and everything will be done by the experts, not we, right? Who having a,
Okay.
they will already design the framework. Everything they will design, and already the developer initially they will explain you this is the way we need to follow our process automation we need to follow in your organization they will tell you this is the what we need to follow. Okay, so already
Okay.
code is there, only already the code is already there. Take it as a sample and build another code, they will ask you like that. So already code is there, right? So you need not to do from the scratch, you need not,
Okay.
already code is there. But I'm asking this suppose download code is already there, I'm asking you to build the documentation. So what you will do, you just review this code, you just check the code, you already have some basic knowledge on coding side, right? So what you need to do in the download place, what you need to put the document.
Yeah, just need to copy that code from the thing and Google.
Got it, right? That is what smart work.
Yeah, yeah.
Sir, what they will say if I ask documentation, sir, I don't know, sir. First, initially, they will come up with what I don't know. Please don't say I don't know. I will try. Simply what you
Yeah, yeah.
try. Because you can give a trial. If it is work, say they will not do anything, guys. Don't fear. If you do means they will say that hey, it's a good job. If you are not doing, they will tell you one time, two times, three times, four times. They will tell you, and fifth time they will give you a warning. But we know, right? If someone is telling twice and twice means we will not repeat at the same thing. We will definitely follow their words. So don't worry. So people don't think too much. Okay. But whatever you have the knowledge, put in that. That is very, very important. Most of the people they don't speak. That is the problem. Interview, they will ask you the first question. Can you introduce yourself and tell me about your roles and responsibilities? But most of the people they were not able to tell that part. Understanding, right? So don't too much. Okay. Now basic knowledge is enough. Okay. No need to go with more programming knowledge. Okay. Clear, right? So,
Yeah, yeah.
so here, see, if you have, I told you, right, definitely we have the problems will come, but we are overcome, and even there, in case any problem will come, right, they will come up with the latest one. See, now it is what latest stable version is what 4.25.0, right? This is the stable build. Okay, if you want to go with the previous releases, okay, you want to check the previous releases, okay, just go with this previous releases. See, they started with what? If you observe this, they started with what? Even in real time also product will be implemented like this one. So the release what? 2.39. After the release what? 2.40. After the release what? 2.41. What is difference between this release and this release? What are the issues we faced in 2.3, right? 2.390, right? What are the issues we faced, right? That all issues is fixed in where? 2.40, and come with the new enhancements. With the new enhancements will come new future. Again, what are the problems we are hitting here, right? 2.40, right? That problems will be resolved in where? 2.410. Like that, whatever the issues we have, right? That issues will not permanent. That is what that's the reason I'm showing all the things. Definitely 100% will get issues, no doubt. I told you, right? No one will cannot do 100% of testing. No one cannot build it's a bugless product. No one, even Microsoft has a lot of problems. You heard about last time we heard that issue, right? So there are a lot of issues will come. Okay, but we need to resolve that issue, and we are coming with what a new solution for that. Okay, so they introduce from 2 series, next they come with the 3 series. Okay, now it is what 4 series. Okay, now in Selenium 4 they introduce what there are more locators. Okay, there are more locators they introduce. Okay, so whenever any problem will comes, right, they won't they will give you patch or they will give you a temporary fix, but after that they come up with what latest build. So you need to always download what latest build. Okay, so WebDriver is one of the most important, guys. Now, I told you, right? So languages support, I told you Java, C Sharp, Python, and PHP, Perl, and Ruby. Okay, whatever the language we have, right, we can go with that. And browsers, what browsers is support? Okay, so IE, Microsoft Edge, Firefox, most of the organization we use what Chrome and Microsoft Edge. Okay, Firefox now, which no one will use much more, but most of the people are use more to Microsoft. Internet Explorer is not there. Okay, now currently we are not supporting Internet Explorer, right? So we use what Microsoft Edge or a Google Chrome. Okay, and what are the operating system will support? So interview, simple questions they will ask you, what operating system Selenium will support? Windows, Mac, OS operating system, like Windows, different versions, and Linux. Okay, and now this is one of the most important one. I want to write the script. So where you will write the script? So there are a lot of editors will be there. Editor means what? Where we are writing the script. So first of all, you need to download the Eclipse. Okay, it's very easy. Download the Eclipse. Okay, just go to the Google and copy that. Download the Eclipse. Okay, next, finish. So once you download the Eclipse, right, you need to write. You can start as well as Java programs, as well as you can start your Selenium also. Okay, first it is required what? Eclipse is required. And suppose you are choosing the Java means, first of all, you need to install the Java. So first you need to check in your laptop whether the Java is there or not. Some people will not see this one. Immediately Java install means they start installing the Java. First of all, you need to check, okay, Java is there or not. Okay, how you will check? Java hyphen. So in my system, Java 17 is already installed. Okay, so no need to install in the Java. So pre-request, before you start anything, first check. Don't download immediately. Check whether it is there or not. Okay, so the command is what? But maximum organization laptops, they will install all the things and they will give you. And you need to set the Java path. So Java path is very important to execute your things, right? So Java path is set correctly or not? The command Java C. If you run the Java C, right? See, it will give the all these things. Means what? Your Java path is set correctly. So how to set the Java path? Okay, that we will see the coming session. Okay, tomorrow we'll see that. But tomorrow, if anyone install the Java and Eclipse, right, then we can see tomorrow how to launch the Chrome browser. Tomorrow we can see that. Okay. Does anyone have the Java and Eclipse is already installed? Anyone?
Yes.
Sure. Okay. Tomorrow you will share the screen, right?
Yeah. Sure.
So guys, you need to share your screen, guys. Everyone, alternative day, anyone need to share your screens. Okay. It's not like I'm writing the code and you are copying the code. Okay, you need to do with your own. Okay, not whatever we are discussed, right? You need to do with your system. Okay, so this is the editor. Okay, you can create the Java program here. You can start write the Java program. So start new file, new Java project. You can give the Java project name. So we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay, don't worry. It's too much time. You So tomorrow what we can do is once the installation is done with what we discussed, right? Eclipse and Java is done, right? Then what we can do is we need to download the Selenium WebDriver. We will download the WebDriver and we'll see how to add that WebDriver to your project, and also we'll see how we need to add the browsers. Okay, then this part we'll see tomorrow.
Yeah, Srini.
Do you have any question, guys? Anybody have?
Yeah, hi, Srini. Yeah. I have one doubt. Actually, I need your suggestion. So actually, in IT field, like I have around 7 to 8 years of experience. That is in production support environment. But currently, I'm getting much pressure, working in shifts, night shift. So I'm not like health conscious. That is the reason I want to learn this testing skills and want to enter into this field. So how it will be easier for me? Is it good or bad? So can you please suggest me?
Better you can go with instant manager, right? You can go like instant means what you need to troubleshoot where that issue is getting. Because if you go with automation part, right, again you already have 8 years of experience, then say automation is always good. So better you have other knowledge, right? What you said, networking, right? You are saying something like around computer science.
Uh,
Support.
yeah, yeah.
So
I have core Java knowledge. Yeah,
then then you can try. See, if you go with automation means you will get a good package and no need to do the shift wise. It's like 9 hours only. But depends on your
Mhm.
if it is US project means or Australia project it means it's early hours or it's a regular project means you can work with a normal shift only. Okay, but
Yeah.
locations like shift wise, um, you can
See.
yeah you can
Yeah, yeah. If I learn this like Selenium with Java, so like see, if I want to like switch my project or switch it to the company, other company, so how many years of experience I can show there?
You can show the same experience, 8 years experience you can show, not a problem.
In testing field only.
Then you can show that. You see, no one will ask you what kind of work you done there. They will ask you your existing employee with that organization or not.
Yeah.
Right? What I'm trying to say. You are working in your current organization with a different role, but you can say that as a tester, you can say that in current organization.
Okay. Okay.
Got it, right? So you can do any work, not a problem, but you need to say that as a software engineer or what is your designation there? What is the role?
I am a senior software engineer actually.
What senior software engineer means, you can say that I did all this my application as a testing. I implement almost I have 8 years of experience. I do all this kind of application testing, and we start
Mhm.
also and recently we made the projects entire to the automation, and we are currently using the automation part as a Selenium. Recently we integrated with the project with the Selenium. That's it. Then they will slowly, oh, it's a good. Then they will slowly ask you automation related things. Then you need to answer it. So you just convert that thing. So no one will check you
Yeah.
did or not. But the way you are telling that is very, very important. Like
No, see, in our field, like, see, if once we cross 7 2 years of experience in production support line, they are asking the like TL level questions in interview. So,
definitely
yeah,
education is more only. But what you can say that you can keep less experience in automation and keep more experience in manual. Like 8 years of
okay,
you can say that almost I have 6 years of manual testing and 2 years of automation. You can put it, not a problem.
yeah, 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 got it.
If you have a good domain knowledge, suppose you which domain you are, right? If they match with their domain, right, they will give you how much salary you want. So domain knowledge is very, very important because experience means what maturity levels will be there and all the things will be there, right? After that, you can move to agile. Agile, if you know agile means you can go with the scrum master. After that, you can go with the project manager. You can go with you can choose uh, that you are looking in coming future also you can decide, not a problem. There is a lot
Yeah,
of project manager is also required testing knowledge and as well as developmenting knowledge, like what the people are doing. See, I'm a manager means development team
yeah,
what at least I need to understand, right, what they're saying. I understand what QA team is telling, I need to understand, right? So far they have the basic knowledge is required anywhere. Got it, right?
yeah. To understand the pupils like concern, what they are asking, correct? Yeah,
After 8 years, 9 years, you can slowly you can go with the management side, not a problem.
yeah,
But you need to build. Okay, you can plan for before 1 year only. Okay.
okay, okay, sir. Yeah, thank you.
Hey, thank you guys. Thanks for your time. We'll see you then tomorrow. Guys.
Yeah, yeah, sure.